So you move to Vegas and you get allergies and you're thinking, what gives? There shouldn't be any allergies out here. It makes absolutely no sense. Well, there actually could be a good reason why you have allergies. Let's talk about that right now. So you get allergies in Vegas. You're thinking there's nothing that grows in the desert. I don't understand any of this. Oh, by the way, I should introduce myself. My name's Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. Full-time Vegas blogger. I make videos. I do news breaks. I do stuff on sports here. I talk about the Strip. We do live streams. You should join this channel. Subscribe to my show here on YouTube. And you should like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. I want to know if you came here, got the flu, got sick mysteriously, or developed allergies if you live out here right now. Leave that comment for us below and tell people about your experiences because they matter more than anything else. Okay. So there's a couple of common reasons why people get allergies. My wife, for example, lived in a tropical island country called the Philippines, where I support my other household right now, and she never had allergies until she moved to Vegas, and then boom, allergies. She had them so bad at some points that she couldn't even leave the house. Why would this happen? Well, there's a couple of reasons why this would happen. When you come to Vegas, you see all these bushes, all these hedges, all these trees, but the truth is none of those things should ever exist out here. There's this complicated series of tubes and network of pipes and plumbing underneath the ground that feeds those a constant drip of water on a scheduled basis. And there's also all sorts of watering laws and restrictions in place. You can see examples of that right here if I point my camera down. This is just some plumbing that runs underneath the ground. So you have a lot of stuff that shouldn't be here, all growing, so you have a bigger pollen mix than most cities, which can cause the immune system and the histamine system in a human being to go berserk. The second thing is mulberry trees and olive trees, the two banned trees of Las Vegas. It doesn't make any sense, but I'll explain. Mulberry trees pollinate. They drop seeds. The seeds are eaten by the birds. The birds then go and fly around and poop out the seeds, and then they grow more trees. And since they grow so prolifically in the desert heat and the arid culture, the arid climate we have, it's easy for them to grow and make more pollen and more pollen and more pollen. So about a couple of decades ago, the city put a moratorium out and said if you have mulberry trees and you like your mulberry trees, you can keep your mulberry trees, but no new ones should be planted. The second thing is olive trees. Back in the day, olive trees became quite popular in the 50s and 60s in Vegas because they're big, they grow quickly, they provide a lot of shade, and they're easy to grow. They also make olives, and everybody thinks, I'm going to eat those olives. You probably aren't going to eat the olives. They're probably going to fall on the ground, they're going to get stepped on, they're going to make the olive juice and the dye, and you're going to have stains on your concrete if that happens. But when health officials looked at why people were getting sick, they realized the same thing. These things are pollinating, spreading seeds all over the valley, and oh my gosh, this is a problem. So they banned olive tree planting. If you have an olive tree, you like your olive tree, you keep your olive tree, but no new olive trees. They're still actually smuggled and imported in, and people sell them on a black market. What are you going to do about it, right? So what do you do if you have all these problems with olive trees and mulberry trees and all these allergies? Well, my wife had this problem. She never had allergies. She came to Las Vegas. She developed them really bad. She ended up going to the Philippines for an extended period of time, moving back. We got a place without carpets. That was the key. She hasn't developed them since. Some people have problems with carpets in their house. So you could rip out the carpets from your house. That's one option. The other option is that you guys look at your, get with your doctor, go on an elimination diet, see what you can eliminate from your diet, so that way you can maybe be a little bit healthier. See, a lot of our allergens don't even come from pollen, but that exasperates it. So if you have an existing allergy to a food that you eat on a regular basis, it can aggravate your histamine system, and that can cause you to have allergies that you shouldn't have. So there's lots of diets. I'm not a doctor. Get with your doctor. Ask him about going on a diet that maybe gets rid of some dairy, maybe gets rid of some kinds of vegetables that you might be eating, and see if that helps you as well. The other option is not a great option. It's where you go to the doctor, they take a needle, stick it in your arm, and you get an injection, and that kind of is supposed to quell your allergies. That sucks. I'm not a big fan of going and getting medicine if I don't have to. I'd rather do things the natural way. I don't know how you feel about that. So there's why you might develop allergies in Las Vegas. If you guys have them or you've gotten sick while you're here, I'm interested in hearing about it. We'll do a video on flu season in Las Vegas and why I think it's probably the worst place to live during flu season. But that's another video for another day. I'm Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. Do me a favor, if you want to support YouTubers, like, share, and subscribe to their videos if you like them. Consider watching the ads, because they make a few pennies. But if you want to skip the ads, consider reaching out and supporting me through the links in the description below. You could always send me a PayPal or a Cash App, and that goes to help me do my day job, create videos for you, and support my house over in the Philippines. So once again, you can find all those links in the description below. I'd love to hear from you guys in an email if anything else. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and you guys have a good one. And tell me about your allergies or your mysterious flu that you got when you came to Vegas. I would love to hear from it. Bye-bye.